We gave the governor and the bank every support they needed, and also mobilized our people to support the policy. You all can attest that the level of acceptance the policy got in the North was widespread. At the risk of sounding immodest, we give ourselves credit for massively moving into every nook and cranny of the North to spread the message that this policy was a pro-people policy, and ultimately for the benefit of the impoverished and hard-working youth of northern Nigeria. In furtherance of that said policy, the Apex Bank has again come out with more policies directed to positively grant control of the economy to the CBN, just as it should. The central bank of all countries of the world are directly in charge of the monetary policies of their country, and the control of cash in circulation in the country is controlled by the various central banks. It is in the light of this, to allow it perform its statutory duty, that the CBN has announced once more cash withdrawal limits from all money deposit banks in Nigeria commencing on the 9th January 2023. Upon getting hold of these documents released by the CBN on this matter, we summoned an emergency meeting of our leadership, and in consultation with patriotic and non-political economic eggheads, analyzed the policy, and to that extent, we came to the following conclusions. 1, that we, the Middle Belt Youth Forum, and the Arewa Youth Consultative Movement, are excited about the decision of the CBN to introduce new cash withdrawal limits into the nation's banking and financing sector. 2, that the cash withdrawal limit policy is a policy in public interest and not made to further impoverish the poor masses of Nigeria, particularly in the North, and we totally endorse this policy. 3, that this policy will hand over the control of money in circulation back to the central bank, and this will enable better management and control of the economy, inflation, and other factors, which will enable the federal government improve the lives of citizens. 4, the policy is a leader blow to vote buyers and election riggers who ordinarily would be planning on how to compromise the 2023 general elections against the collective democratic will of the people. 5, that the policy tightens the noose around the neck of money launderers who cannot have access to unaccounted cash with which to enhance their illegal trade. 6, that we urge all lawmakers of northern extraction in both chambers of the National Assembly not to lend any support at all to any unpatriotic elements who approach the National Assembly to get them to oppose the policy. We have been informed of moves by some corrupt politicians to infiltrate particularly the House of Representatives and lure the members to oppose the policy. We're also using this medium to call on members of the National Assembly, particularly those of the House of Representatives, to resist plots by corrupt and unscrupulous politicians to use the Assembly to attack the policy.